it's just there's all this pressure, you know? And sometimes it feels like it's right up on me and I can just feel it, like literally feel it in my head, and it's relentless. And I don't know if it's going to stop. I mean, that's the thing that scares me the most, is that I don't know if it's ever going to stop.
Yeah. Well, you do have a nail in your head.
It is not about the nail.
Are you sure? Because, I mean, I'll bet if we got that out of there...
Stop trying to fix it.
No, I'm not trying to fix it. I'm just pointing out that maybe the nail is causing...
You always do this. You always try to fix things when what I really need is for you to just listen.
No, see, I don't think that is what you need. I think what you need is to get the nail
See,
out.
you're not even listening now.
Okay, fine. I will listen. Fine.
Just remember, it's not about the nail. Good morning, everybody. Ben, could you relate to that? Ben wasn't even there. Oh, well. I amused myself.
Oh.
Did you see that? Oh.
I just kind of tuned in.
All right.
Been one of those mornings for me.
Here we go. Whoopsie. Here we go.
Jessica on line 2 playing with Ben. Lacey on line 4 playing with Brooke.
Lacey. Hey, gotcha. Very good. I've not heard anything yet back from Tim McGraw over my fish abs, but I'm sure I will. Okay, here we go.
It's now time for Tim, Ben, and Brooke's Pyramid of Winning!
All right, on the line today, tickets to go see our local boy done good, Dierks Bentley, Friday, August 27th at Ak-Chin. Let's see, let's start today with Brooke. Brooke, your co-contestant is Lacey.
Hey, Lacey.
Hey, how's it going?
Pretty good. Let's get this W.
Get it.
All right. Here you go. 30 seconds on the clock to name as many Marvel comic characters. These are characters from the Marvel camp. Ready? 30 seconds. Go.
All right, he shoots webs out of his hands.
Spider-Man.
Yep, this guy turns green when he gets angry.
The Hulk.
Yeah, okay. The name of this country is?
America. Captain America.
Yep. This guy, he has a big hammer and he's got the abs. Chris Hemsworth.
He's Thor.
Yep.
Oh,
this is they're little tiny things and they march and they have colonies and they infest your house.
Ant-Man.
Yep. Good
man.
job.
Man, that's 5.
Right.
That is 5 for the
Solid.
the bar is set high, Ben. And keep in mind that in the last couple of days you've only had 1. I mean, that's a scoreboard.
Yeah, well, I guess it could get worse.
But this is it Jessica?
Jessica, yep.
Yeah. Good morning, Jessica. You're playing with Ben today. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. Let's do this.
I hear it in her voice. She
Okay.
is ready to rock, and let's do it.
Okay, they had Marvel characters. You've
Mhm.
got DC comic characters. DC
Okay.
comic characters, 30 seconds, go.
His sidekick is Robin.
Batman?
Yes, okay. He has an S on his chest.
Superman?
Yes, okay. She flies around in an invisible plane. She's a lady.
no.
She's da-da-da-da. What kind?
Wonder Woman?
Yes, okay. This guy is in the ocean. He's the superhero in the
Aquaman.
ocean. Yes, okay. This guy was Batman's biggest nemesis. Heath Ledger played him.
The Joker?
Yes, okay. This is a feline lady. Feline lady is a
Catwoman?
yes. Come to
Uh-oh, Ben got it? Yeah. Ben, you won. Jessica, you did it. Oh, man.
Yeah, you're going to next Batman.
Oh, I don't have Ben's winning music, so I'm going to play this one instead. It's Despacito. Okay.
Telling me that I win so randomly that
Well,
you don't have the music ready.
The computer erased your theme song after you only got one for 2 days in a row. But that's not important. Jessica, you're going to see Dierks Bentley. Congratulations.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you all for listening to 1025 KNIX. And thanks for those of you who looked in on our Instagram at KNIX Country and gave us your opinion about who won the draft. We'll find out the results of our favorite Olympic sports coming up. KNIX. Yeah.
The S on the chest is iffy. I gotta tell you.
No, it's not.
Why?
There's nothing in the title that's an S on the chest.
Aquaman's got an A on his. I mean, you could just kind of go through. Whatever. It starts with an S. Can't. Whatever.
Maybe.
It's fine. It's fine. Too tired to care.
You win 90% of the time, so.
Oh, you've gotten really good. You've gotten better. Just the past 2 days, you've been doing well.
Yeah. I should have gone with Kryptonite as his nemesis.
No, you got it. You got it. You won. Yeah, like we were close.
It's like a spirit.
Ben doesn't get enough credit.
I don't need a lot of credit.
Ben's better than y'all think.
I like being the underdog. Who was also a superhero in his own cartoon way.
Who?
Underdog, right?
Oh, yeah. Underdog.
Underdog. I used to love Underdog. Mighty Mouse. Remember Mighty Mouse?
Mighty Mouse. Underdog. The mics on the stream sound weird.
Really? Sound any better now?
Let's just check our settings right here. Audio. Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
Can you hear this?
Testing your speakers on StreamYard.
Reverb.
Ben sounds good. Mics are echoing.
It's a Facebook issue.
Could be. Dude, I'm going to recycle my connection right here.
What? How much time do we have? Let's see.
We got a little bit.
I have time to go to my car.
What's that?
I have time to go to my car.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I think I know the problem. How about now? Is that better? Ba-ba-ba-ba.
Woe to you, O earth and sea. For the devil sends the beast with wrath, because he knows.
I don't know why that's
time
so funny
is
to me.
short. Let him who hath understanding reckon the number of the beast, for it is a human number.
Copy that. Thank you all for being our tech support.
Not to get all techie,
Mm-hmm.
but the editing software program that I use is called Adobe Audition. It's kind of the standard of the industry.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people might know what that is, but I use version 1.5, which is, and now there's how many versions?
Well,
10 or 12. You use the latest one. That's the
yeah.
one you use.
What is this? It's now Creative Cloud, so it just updates automatically. Where does it say? About. Adobe Audition 13?
13. I'm on 1 because I got used to it, and it's like, well, why change?
Yeah.
Well, now I have to change because my computer's not, I'm having issues. So I got to update. I'm like, well, if I'm going to learn the latest one, I might as well learn the very latest one.
Yeah.
So can you teach me?
Oh, yeah. It's very much the same. I mean, there's
Is it?
very little, they've updated a few things, and a couple things are in different places, but it's all still there.
It is so much fun to, like, if you know how to use that program,
Mm-hmm.
like what a fun thing you can mess around with.
Yeah. Okay. Then why don't you back sell this?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. And then once you learn, the new Adobe Audition, then you just go right into Premiere Pro.
That I actually have, in anticipation of learning it, bought the whole, monthly subscription to that.
Yeah.
And I need to get on it. I just don't know if I'd like to do it here at work, but I don't know if my computer's powerful enough to handle all
you need a pretty hardy computer with a lot of RAM.
Well, Ian, who used to work here, our IT guy, set me up
What
with
do you use, Premiere?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Premiere Pro, yeah.
Premiere's going to take you some oomph.
At home, I bought a Dell.
Remind me, and I'm saying this on the stream so everybody holds me accountable.
Mm-hmm.
After the show, Jay's going to replace the hard drives on that computer in there because he was in here yesterday when it crashed again.
Yeah.
And said we've got 2 hard drives on that computer and one of them is bad. That's what causes
Is this one?
No, your next gen computer. That's why it took 45 minutes the other day. So
cool.
We may have that problem fixed. We're 10 seconds away here. Back selling Tees.
Back sell it, Ben.
Tequila, Dan and Shay, 102.5 KNIX. Good morning. We're Tim, Ben, and Brooke.
Brooke heard that song and she went to go get some tequila. No, she didn't. We're going to get the results in 2 songs from our draft of who we like, what our favorite sports are from the Games of the Olympiad, which let's just mention it one more time. Our girl from right here in the Valley won, and we're very happy about that. Way to go, Jade Carey. Taco Tuesday. You can still eat tacos, right, Brooke?
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Gymnastic complex. It's kind of near Cave Creek Road. You know what I'm talking about?
Cave Creek, and
I just drove by it. I was taking some stuff to a storage place I have, and I saw this huge building that was like totally dedicated to gymnastics.
Okay.
I mean, it was massive. I'm thinking that's where anybody from Phoenix would train to go. Like, that's where she came from.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
Imagine. Let me just look it up here.
I was kind of blown away by how big it was, but I'm like, God, there's so many girls that do gymnastics. It kind of makes sense.
It's going gymnastics, Cave Creek Road.
It might not be Cave Creek Road, but I think it's in that kind of general vicinity.
Let's see. North Valley Gymnastics.
Good bear.
Well, she's from Ahwatukee.
Yeah.
There's those gymnastic gyms everywhere, though.
Yeah, you're right. I mean,
I know there was a big one in Mesa for a lot of years. That's where Willie's son used to teach.
There's one in the air park that's huge too.
Yeah.
Yeah. They need high ceilings for all that flipping.
I love how the air park has turned into like a sports
Yeah.
strip mall of batting cages and
Oh yeah, there's all sorts of
rock
stuff in
walls,
there.
trampolines.
The air park, it's like a Bermuda Triangle for me. I get
Oh, where
lost.
Hayden comes in there,
Yeah,
and
where
Northside
Hayden
and
is.
all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does get confusing in there.
Because the
I live around there, and I still get confused. When I
Yeah.
was going to Costco. I'm like,
exactly.
do I turn
Right,
on
exactly.
Hayden? Do I turn on?
And once you get in it, then you can't get out till you got to go north or south. And
Especially right there where Bob Parsons'
yeah,
GoDaddy stuff is, where the roundabouts are.
Yep.
I get twisted around there all the time.
Have you guys been? I talked about that restaurant in the Scottsdale Air Park that watches the planes come in and go out.
I've never been there. I've heard about it.
I've seen it. Yeah,
I went there about a month ago. It's pretty cool.
yeah.
That was interesting.
All right, you'll need a pause. We'll go here with draft results.
Yes, sir. So, don't know if you noticed my shirt, but as far as my torso is concerned, Phoenix Suns are your NBA World Champions.
If you wear it enough, maybe you'll actually believe it. I know.
Thanks to Sister Rosemary in Uganda for sending it back to me. No, actually, I got this on eBay. I really wanted the world champion ball cap, but I couldn't find those. Did you order one, Barrel Boy?
I couldn't find the hats anywhere.
Ugh,
I didn't want the shirt. I wanted the hat.
yeah. I gave one of these to my son-in-law, and he looked at it, kind of made him sad. I go, "You're going to wear it, right?" He goes, "No." But, oh well. Sorry to people from Milwaukee. All right. Let's see. Trying to think who won this one. I think it's going to be between Brooke and Beryl, as usual.
Tim, Ben, and Brooke are drafting. Play along and pick one of the 3 topics they decide to choose. Tim, Ben, and Brooke are drafting. Play along if you feel like that's what you want to do.
It's time for the results of our Tim, Ben, and Brooke draft. We do it every Monday, and thanks to Desert Kings Windows for bringing it to us. We drafted our favorite Olympic sports yesterday. I went first. I picked the men's 100-meter sprint, just the fastest humans on Earth. Also, women's diving and BMX freestyle, new sport this year at the Olympics.
And then did I go second?
Yeah, you went second, Brooke.
All right. Men's swimming for the outfits, beach volleyball, and track hurdles.
But I went third. I took women's gymnastics, basketball, and women's volleyball.
And I was last. I went with men's trampoline, fencing, and table tennis.
Okay.
I'm shocked by these results. I have to say, I thought Ben was going to be in last place,
Right.
but he was not. Coming in last place with only 31 votes was Tim.
31.
31. That's
not the lowest.
It's not the lowest. Lowest of all time was 23. That was Ben.
That was Ben?
Yeah.
Okay. Was that when he picked Michael Jackson for like
that
a
incident.
babysitter or something?
It was terrible. It was wrong.
Okay. Ben, you came in third place with 44 votes.
Okay, I'll take it.
I came in second with 172, and Barrel Boy won with 264 votes.
I really thought that swimmer was going to get you the championship this one.
Oh, I know.
What's his name?
Caleb Dressel.
Mr. Hot Hunky Guy.
Yeah, he's looking
All right.
good.
Well, thanks for everybody for sharing and voting on our draft from this week. We want to talk a little bit about something that happened with Brooke's dog Crash, and that happens with a lot of dogs when they sense something is wrong. They come to your rescue. We'll get to that here in just a minute with Tim, Ben, and Brooke. Oh, I guess I'm on the ISO shot. Too much of me. Yes, sir.
So I'm curious with you wearing that shirt, how many people actually notice it?
Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean? Because it's obvious what it says, but I wonder how many people it'll register that like, wait, like
Yeah. Well, I saw, so when I did the thing in Africa and we visited this, Gulu, Uganda, this, it was a school. And I mean, this is like as remote a place as I've been in my life. There was one of the nuns, the sisters at this school, that had on a New York Jets AFC champions.
AFC championship shirt,
Yeah, from 2007 or something.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't think they won the AFC championship. And sure enough, it was one of those shirts. So,
well, it's like as much as that shirt's funny, you should probably save that.
yeah.
Because that could be one of those like weird things becomes a collector's item because those things don't really exist. Like
Yeah.
I have a friend of mine who has a New England Patriots championship shirt when they went undefeated,
Oh,
quote
except
unquote, when they lost the
they
Super Bowl
lost
here to
it
the
here.
Giants.
the
The
catch.
Super Bowl shirts say
Yeah.
undefeated, the whole thing.
Yeah.
And he wore it a couple times and he's never worn it since.
Mhm.
And now it's a collector's item. Like now people are like
Yeah.
on those like retro sites of that, people are really wanting to spend good money on it. And
That's
I'm like,
crazy.
it's because obviously it never happened, but you
Yeah.
might, I mean, wear it a few times and do it, but hang it up. I mean, in 20 years, who knows what the heck that thing could be worth to somebody just because it's a one-off.
Hopefully it'll be more than the Beanie Babies we collected all those years. That didn't pan out. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. It's interesting. We had 2 Super Bowls in a row with the Patriots that ended
In dramatic fashion.
in dramatic last play.
Arguably, you could say 2 of the greatest Super Bowls of
Yeah.
all time.
Yeah.
Which makes up for our first Super Bowl we hosted when the Steelers played against the Cowboys and Neil O'Donnell threw like 12 interceptions and 10 of them directly to
Yeah.
the Cowboys. And some people will say that game was the fixed Super Bowl.
There was a lot of years where the Super Bowl just was just a dog show. It was just
Well,
like
when
54 to
when
10.
Dallas used to just mop the field with Buffalo all those
Yeah.
years, poor Buffalo would go 4 years in a row and get just smacked in 3 out of 4 of them.
Yeah.
And they lose the one on the wide left or wide right. I think it was
Yeah.
wide left. I'm not sure. But in dramatic fashion.
I can remember, you know what? Simbo was our producer down in Tucson. We did a Super Bowl party at a bar, and he's a Giants fan. And I can remember watching a Super Bowl. That was the one with Whitney Houston sang the national anthem.
Yeah, that was during the Gulf War.
Yeah.
The first Gulf War, yeah.
Was that the one where the guy kicked the field goal?
Yeah,
and
Scott Norwood
Scott Norwood
pushed it. I think it was left.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Hooked it.
That was like the big deal. People were like, oh my gosh, like how did that happen? All right. You got 12 up, Sam. So I don't know if you want to pause to re-tease and set up Brooke's
Okay.
story. We'll do it out of Sam.
Oh, sorry, man. Yep, there you go.
You guys were talking about things that are collector's items because
Yeah.
they're wrong. Here's an example. I used to collect beer cans in the 70s.
Yeah.
It's a National Bohemian right
Okay.
there. But this is a misprint of a National Bohemian.
Oh.
You can see.
Well, what's misprinted?
Well, see how they stamped it?
Yeah. Oh, I see. It's
Oh,
off
yeah.
the
The
register.
fade?
Yeah.
So this one is worth a lot more than that one. Not
When-
that it's worth a lot, but
When you say a lot more, like the original's worth.
$10.
Oh, okay.
That one's probably worth 50, maybe. on a
Still
good
$50.
day.
$50.
Well, you know what's going to be even more valuable is my patent. Well, it's not patented. And that's what this is called my mugshot mugs. I designed these.
Mugshot.
These are my
mugs.
prototypes.
Uh,
So you take a mug shot of a famous person.
that's a great idea.
Do you have
man.
yours?
Does yours come with a ketchup stain on it?
Oh my God.
I don't have mine. I'm not famous enough. You know, when they have a radio DJ version, I'll be on there maybe. But anyway, there's Robert Downey Jr.'s mugshot on a mug.
That's actually a great idea.
Larry King mugshot mug.
What did Larry King do?
All right, 10 seconds away.
All right, here we go.
10. Might need pause.
1025 KNIX. Hey, thanks for letting us ride along this morning. We're Tim, Ben, and Brooke here on the radio and on your smartphone, your smart speaker with the iHeartRadio app. I think, one of the thousands of things we love about having a dog is this one thing dogs do that when they sense either you're sad or having a hard day or you're in danger, they step up their game and they try to protect you.
It's incredible. I love stories like this. I love hearing stories, and something on a very small scale happened to me.
All right, Brooke's got this for you with something Crash did for her. Coming up next, 1025 KNIX. First, here's your dog, Sam Hunt.
Woo!
That dog can hunt.
A little hoop, hoop, hoop.
Ben, what's the most valuable beer can that you have?
That's a good question.
Is your entire collection there in your studio?
Yeah, pretty much. I had a big one when I was in the 70s. I had a big one.
How old were you in the 70s?
I was was 76. I was probably 8 or 9, 10.
Hmm.
I was 13 in the 7th grade,
Okay.
and that was
Collecting beer cans.
1980. I was 13 in 1980. The 007, it's encased.
Oh, whoa.
Uh,
Oh, that one's got its own hermetically sealed cube.
a James Bond 007.
What's it
can.
worth, Benjo?
Probably $1,000.
Serious?
Really?
Yeah.
Well, you better lock your studio.
Around here, yeah.
I think your $150 headphones go walking off.
No.
Nicolas Cage is going to steal that thing.
No, probably $700. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a lot for a beer can.
There's a Google machine that might be able to tell you what
I
it's
know.
worth.
I know.
Savannah, Ben is not in the same studio. In fact, we're all kind of split apart. So this is the main. Oh, geez, I don't have enough slack. I'll show you here after this break.
Not in the same studio, but I'm probably 10 feet from you.
Yeah.
Looking right at you through a big plate glass window.
Ben, I'm going to have you back sell this.
Take your time, Sam Hunt.
Whoop, whoop.
1025 KNIX.
Don't forget, at 9:20, we got a keyword for you. Could win you a trip to our iHeartRadio Music Festival and also $1,000. Had a winner from Florence. Yeah, first time we played it yesterday. Congratulations to her. All right, Brooke, what did Crash Davis do? This weekend, you guys went away. Basically, not for a baby moon, but for like a dog moon almost.
It was Crash Davis's birthday.
Yeah.
And Brian thought he might have been a little depressed because it was so hot and he couldn't hike. So we took him hiking, got him in some water. It was awesome. And strawberry.
And he's not going to be the only child anymore here.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But when we got back, this was crazy. Let me preface this by saying I am a baby when it comes to pain. I really am.
All right.
But I took a nap on Sunday and Brian was downstairs watching TV and I woke up to the worst Charlie horse. You know what that is, right?
Mm-hmm.
In your leg.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. The cramp because I'd been hiking. I couldn't move. I felt paralyzed and I was going, oh, no. Like that. Crash came sprinting up the steps, hopped on the bed and was sniffing me, then sprinted back downstairs.
Wow.
Like Brian couldn't hear anything and he started whining to Brian and Brian thought he just had to go out and pee. And then Crash sprinted back upstairs, came back down and whined again. So Brian ran upstairs and was like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "I've got a cramp in my leg." And Brian's like, "You're so dramatic." But what I was thinking is Crash knows. I think dogs can sense when you're pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he thought it was go time. Those are the kind of noises I was making.
That's funny.
I think he thought I was in labor or needed help. And because I've stubbed my toe before around him and he doesn't care. I've hit my head on a cabinet, whatever. But I think he sensed that I was pregnant and needed help.
Yeah.
That was wild.
I'll tell you what, I will say I used to get those in the middle of the night. And once you feel them coming on, you can't stop them. And they're awful. They're awful for a few seconds until whatever it is, you relax the muscles somehow. But
I hope labor's easier than that.
I bet you're right, though. I bet he did sense that there's something wrong and you're pregnant and he was there to help.
Well,
absolutely.
I know that dogs have this sense and certain breeds are different, but like when Penny was a little baby and wherever she was in the house, I would notice that they have two dogs. They have this big bull mastiff and a French bulldog, Frank and Viv. And Frank he's like a horse almost. He's so big, and he's kind of a big dopey dog. However, if somebody came to the door or a stranger came into the room, he would get up and go get between whoever the stranger was at the door and Penny. He'd sit like right in front of her.
Oh,
like,
I love that.
Come and get it. And I used to get my hair cut by this woman who claimed that she had read an article that dogs can detect cancer on you. And we talked about that for a while. And I thought, okay, well, I'm willing to believe that. But if you knew if the dog could tell you had cancer, what would you do? Would you let the dog gnaw it out of you, or would you still go to a doctor?
No.
I'd vote for the doctor personally. Like, there's a
Yeah.
limit. I
Yeah.
love it.
No, but I love hearing stories like that. So if you
Yeah.
have one, like your dog saved you from something or detected,
Yeah.
I don't know, anything. I think it's fascinating. And you know how much I love
Right.
dogs. So thank you, Crash Davis, for saving me from my leg cramp.
One thing you're going to notice is when the baby is born, that baby is going to hit Crash Davis. It's going to pull on his tail. It is going to poke him in the eye, and Crash Davis will just take it.
Oh,
That's
Crash
what-
has been around toddlers and babies, and
Mhm.
he's so good.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm so thankful because if you have a treat, he'll do anything.
One thing's true is like when you feed your baby and he's especially messy, don't wipe him off with a sponge. Just set him on the floor and let Crash clean him.
This is going to be the best thing that's ever happened to Crash. When the baby gets in the high chair and starts throwing food.
Who wants to lick a messy baby? If you got a good story, we want to hear it. 602-260-KNIX for Tim and Brooke. Shayna says the Charlie horses get worse towards the end of the pregnancy. That does not bode well for you, Brooke.
Ooh.
Oops. All right. Boop-a-doo. Okay. Here we go. So Savannah was asking about where Ben is. So I'm here, the main studio. Main position right here. Here's the control board. This is not the smoothest camera work. Here we go. There's the room. There's the outside. Barrel Boy is right in there. Hi. Brooke's right there. And Ben, although you can't really see it because of the reflection, he's behind the glass in that studio right there. There he is. So, there you go. Ben is right there. Hi. All right. Boop.
Joe, email from Glendale. Crazy story.
Okay. Morning, Joe.
Good morning.
So you got a story for us.
Yes, my one dog, Noelle, used to wake me up in the middle of the night by sticking her nose in my mouth. And, of course, I'd jump and everything. And eventually we thought we had a problem, and they put me on a heart monitor. Turns out I had AFib, and I would go basically where I wasn't breathing.
Wow.
And that was when she would wake me up, because the week they had me on the monitor, she woke me up several times, and every time it made its little noise that I was back in rhythm and it was sending a report.
That's amazing. What kind of dog is this?
Wire hair fox terrier.
Oh my gosh. They're so smart.
They are very smart. So, yeah, she just sensed it and would wake me up.
I just had a great idea for a TV show about a dog that is so smart it goes to medical school. It's called Doggy Hauser.
Oh, here. I saw that one coming.
Woo! Yeah. Well, I'm glad you're okay, Joe.
Yep, I'm doing fine nowadays. So,
All right. Take care. Bye-bye. Hey-oh. Oh. That is crazy. Yeah. We had a neighbor who was walking on the hiking on North Mountain. It's a pretty well-traveled mountain, but a coyote came up on her and it started yelping and obviously was calling for more coyotes. And next thing you know, there's 2 or 3 coyotes, and they were organizing. They were kind of circling.
Uh-huh.
And her tired old mutt of a dog, who was, about half the size of the coyotes, was just got nasty, mean, growling, barking, and kept the coyotes at bay, at least until she kind of got back into the neighborhood. And that's pretty cool. I mean, dog you get the sense that the dog would, take a bullet for you if it had to.
Yep. God threw us a bone when he invented the dog.
Yeah.
Created the dog.
We got one more there, Beryl, if we want to try and grab it. There's marker. They had to be separated. They were just fighting constantly. Ben got his own studio because you were doing a lot of voices during the show for.
Did you want to start?
Yeah. I was just going to see this other call here. Come on, come on. Okay. All right. You know what? We're going to bail out a little bit early today, but we will be back with you bright and early tomorrow. So have a good Taco Tuesday, and we'll see you back here tomorrow morning.
Voila.
All right. Cheers.